Hello, I'm Larry Smith with the IBM Rational Team Concert Development Team. Today we're talking about work item customization and how to configure dynamic read-only attributes. This is all part of the Rational Team Concert 2012 beta. One of the changes is in the work items attribute customization, and it allows you to set fields to be read-only based on a condition which can look at the values of other fields. So here's an example. In this case, we've configured this so that in the work item editor, the priority attribute can control whether the owned by field is read-only. So in this case, we have a script that runs when we change the priority so that it says that if the priority is not unassigned, make the owner read-only. And the idea here is that, for example, if you change owners, you don't want to give the priority to the new owner. They would have to change it back to unassigned before they reassign the owner. So let's try a different example using the same kind of concept. Let's say, for example, that once you assign a milestone, you want to set the file against category to be read-only so that it's not changed once you've changed it in here. So let's go ahead and refresh this guy and go back to set up that new script. So here we are coming over to the Eclipse Client Process Editor, and we're editing the project area we were just looking at. We're going to drill down into the work items configuration data and look at the attribute customization tab. One of the items in here is conditions, and we can now add a new condition. So let's add this condition, and what we wanted to say was planned for not unassigned, and its type is a condition, and it's going to be a script-based condition. And so we're going to create this condition, and now we're going to assign a file to that. So the file we're going to assign is one that's already been created, which is called target not unassigned, which is target and plan for are the same. So we're going to open that script there. Now we can go look quickly at what this file looks like. Basically, it's a JavaScript file with a bunch of structure around it that implements a single method whether the condition is matched. It returns true if the planned for target is not unassigned. Here we get the planned for target from the work items attribute called planned for. The results is going to be this planned for target is not null, and during debugging we set it up to log what these values are so we can see what they are and how we want to manipulate them, and then we simply return true or false whether it matches that condition. So now we have a condition that matches whether the planned for target is not unassigned. Now we need to assign that to an operational behavior. So we come into the operational behavior in the team configuration, and here are the different conditions that have been defined here for the various things that happen. So when we save our work item, everyone, you can do this by role, but in this case we're going to define it to everyone, has these conditions, and we're going to add a new condition, and we're going to call this a read-only attributes for condition, and we'll name this one make filed against read only when planned for is not unassigned, and we're going to add our condition in here. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to add the attribute that applies for down here. So this is going to apply to filed against. The condition we just brought in is up here. Planned for is not unassigned. And we're going to accept that. And now we see our condition when planned for is not unassigned, make filed against a read-only condition. So now we're going to save our project area and go back to the web browser, refresh our page to reload our script. And actually the script is already active on the server and won't allow the condition to be not met even if the browser has not been refreshed. But by refreshing the browser, now we get the scripts loaded into the browser so that when one attribute changes, the other one becomes read-only. And so now we come over to our planned for value. It is unassigned. We can change our filed against. But now we're going to change this to assign it, and now filed against goes to read-only. So that's how you would set up a read-only condition. The conditions can be very complicated, and you can apply them to more than one attribute. and it can be very helpful to make your process cleaner so that you can make sure that people don't change values after you pass a certain point based on other values in the system. So I hope that's helpful to you, and enjoy using the Rational Team Concert products. Thanks for listening.